Okay, so I'm making this video laying down because I do not care about anyone's opinion. And just because, I don't know, I guess I look better laying down. Oh my god. But anyway, awkward. So this video is going to be about how to be a stripper. And I just wrote down some points because I don't want to be like in all my other videos. So, okay. I'm just gonna jump right in there. No, I'm just kidding. So, a real hustler won't be a stripper for more than a couple years. You'll find 1,000 ways to make money. There's so many ways to make money as a stripper, like not just getting on stage shaking your ass, which is so fun, but you have to like really be open to it, and just figure it out. Like figure out how these people make money. Like, how do they have enough money to be throwing money? And how do they have enough money to be, like, making your whole night, you know? So, yeah. You should find a lot of different ways. I think I'm going to talk about it more in these points. But there is so many other ways, especially because you're, like, they know for sure you're not a cop because you're, like, stripping. And you can find just so many different types of people in one place, and they're like being open with you because y'all are drinking. It's just like a unique scenario that really works in your favor if you're a hustler. Learn to pole dance ASAP. Do not be embarrassed. Like, if you are just starting out, I would recommend like waiting till it's closed and just practice on climbing the pole, or if you want to or can get a pole obviously at your place. But I would recommend staying and learning to climb the pole at least, and getting in early and practicing. But there's like nothing to be embarrassed about, because once you're good, you are not going to be embarrassed about having learned. Don't ever put baby oil, because like that should be common sense, but obviously it's not. If you put baby oil and get on the stage, like I don't understand where the logic is there, but a lot of bitches do that, so I thought I had to include that. There's different kind of clubs. There's like trap clubs. There's gentleman clubs. I worked at a club in by the DFW airport, and that was just all kinds of people, because you're right by the airport. Some people like have layovers and just go, to stop to kill some time and see some titties. And yeah, so that one was different. I didn't like that. That's my least favorite. Trap clubs I like because it's always guys that like have something to prove. Like, they're not very smart with their money, and they're just throwing a whole bunch of money to show out. And that's just like a conversation for later, but y'all kind of dumb for that. You should not be throwing your whole month's rent or mortgage or whatever. If you have a mortgage, you're probably not one of those. But yeah, you just don't do that. If you're doing that, it's a bad idea. And so the trap clubs, they also have a lot of opportunities, because guys, doing shady shit for their money, and they kind of need a whole lot of people to work. Most of the people that I know that do shit like that, they need a whole lot of people for whatever reason, for lots of reasons. And I'm not gonna speak on it more, because I am not about to, what is that called, entrapment, self-incriminating. I'm not about to do that, but yeah, there's a whole lot of ways you can make money. Just don't be stupid about it. Don't be no crash dummy. You're their business partner at that point. Remember that. And they can get other people, but just have your boundaries and be smart about it. Or if that's not for you, don't do that. And let me see, gentlemen's clubs are for businessmen. You need to be able to hold a conversation with these men. Like, you being sexy or cute or whatever is not enough at this club. This one is really about talking, which makes it a little more difficult unless they're in VIP because the music is so loud. I hate yelling, and it's like I'm trying to talk about some, intelligent shit, and I'm like having to yell, and it's just, I don't know. Gentlemen's clubs are not exactly my thing, but I know how to work them. And, well, I actually haven't danced in a long time. I gotta say that. But when I did. And, with gentlemen's clubs, with businessmen, if you can catch someone's vibe and see what they're about and just like feel their, if they're being genuine, if they're cool, if they're assholes, if they're cocky, if you're able to feel that, you can see if they're the type to invest in you or help build you up. And this is a game changer. They will put you in a better position in life. Like, you go from being a stripper to these people, like, build your credit, got you a career. Like, it's that you need, if you're going to be going to those type, you need to be a different kind of hustler. And, if you're not the smartest person, just find something that you're passionate about and be able to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Also, the thing about working both of these trap clubs and gentleman clubs, you can introduce these two for different things. I'm just saying because someone told me this, a friend told me this. I don't have any personal experience in it, but I met someone that they worked at both gentlemen's clubs and trap clubs, and they introduced people at the trap that was down for shit, down to do whatever, and introduced them to one of the businessmen that worked at the gentlemen's club that had a beautiful house, a lot of things, and sometimes he left the door unlocked, and the people from the trap club robbed him, and he got a whole lot of insurance money. I'm just saying. I thought that was interesting. Also, some of these businessmen like to party, and they can never know where to find it. But the trappers don't ever trust those type of people. So you gotta be able to, like, kind of, and all of this is just for, like, the girl that I'm talking about, she would be like, just break me off. You don't always gotta get your hands dirty to be trapping. Anyways, just dropping bars here and there. Help other bitches out. Don't be one of them snobby bitches. Like, karma is real. God is watching. And, just help a bitch out. Like, you know that you were there at some point just starting off and shit. Don't be better than anyone. Like, you're not. You're all doing the same thing. Put each other on. And I promise that looks good to customers. I promise. I've seen it. Like, there was a bitch that, she would always try to stop my money. Like, it was just this one bitch that was dedicated to hating me. And I'm like, oh my god. And, she would just, like, try to stop my money. And the guy that she was, like, telling, oh, don't fuck with her, this and that, he was just, like, so turned off by it. But, like, the bitch trying to stop someone else's money, like, he just stopped fucking with her a lot. And he fucked with me heavy. That shit came in handy. Let me see. Don't fuck your reputation up. Don't be getting too fucked up. Like, oh my god, I can't stress that one enough. And people that have ever worked with me know that. I got so fucked up, I needed to be carried out like a baby a couple of times. Like, that is not cute. It's not cool. It's still work at the end of the day. And you can't be doing that. It does not look good. Have a different persona for work. I don't think you should be yourself, whether that's too friendly or just very secluded. Just have a different persona for work so you can shut that off, because what you're doing, it kind of does take a lot. So you don't want to go home and still feel like you're taking that with you. Like you want to go home and that's not you. That's your work. You know what I'm saying? I think that's healthy. Let me see. Make friends with the security, the doorman, and the DJ. This will help you the most. I'm not saying be fake or just befriend them for that reason, but they're actually the coolest ones out of everyone, and it's just dope that they can really look out for you a lot. Like they can really make or break your experience at that club. If you're cool with the DJ, he's gonna play you the songs that you like. If you're cool with the doorman, security, like when I want to go out and smoke a blunt, you know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, tell the doorman, look out for me. The security, so that when I'm in there at work, nobody can, they're watching my car and shit like that. Or if someone fucks with me, I can count on them to come to me or even look at me and know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's really important. And tip them good. Always. Because then they'll be your best friend. Always be clean. Nobody, like, once you start dancing and sweating, that's fucking disgusting. You can tell you didn't shower that day. And there's nothing sexier than smelling good. Like being in lingerie and smelling good. It's like, please, shower every day. I feel like, why should I have to say that? But damn, I knew some bitches back at Cabby's that, if there's a couple that comes in, you should pay more attention to the woman. Read the vibe, like I said, but you should always pay attention more to the woman. Like, just sit on her lap, play with her, flirt with her about her man. Be like, oh, he's hot, this and that, or something, You just gotta read the vibe and see what she's comfortable with. If she's only doing it for him, I would say don't even approach the table. That's gonna be problems. Unless you're one of those people that's really good at setting a vibe and then you go with her and you make her have fun, make her be more open about it. Let her know that you're really only there for work. Like, none of these bitches gonna try to take your man, you know what I'm saying? And just make her time there a good time. You don't want females to have such a bad impression of strip clubs anymore. So that more can go. And never fuck with another bitch's money. I think I already said that. Yeah, that's just unattractive. If there's already 4 bitches to a bag, like if there's an area and there's guys throwing money and there's already 4 bitches there, don't go over there. Unless those are your real homies that you really fuck with and you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, but don't do that. Don't be one of those, oh, I'm gonna get in on this. Like, respect them, that they're making the money. Don't be mad. Go get lap dances, because those other guys are probably fucking being like, turned on by the fact that the other bitch is making a whole lot of money. I don't know. It's something about seeing someone else throw money that other guys like. And they'll be getting more dances, or they'll go to the stage and tip more when they see someone else throwing money. Like, it's like a big dick competition. So, that's all it is there. This is a fantasy you're trying to sell, so just don't start telling people about your problems and shit and be like, oh, I'm paying this because I can't afford formula. Like, no, bitch. Be like, I have goals, dreams, and what I want to do. And I probably forgot some things, but if you guys can think of anything, just like comment or whatever. Keep it classy.